today I'm bringing you a short video that is going to help you ease into an Ashtanga Yoga practice. A lot of people find Ashtanga intimidating, but through this video I'm going to show you that it is easily accessible for beginners as well. We're going to begin standing at the very front of your yoga mat with your feet together. I'll face you just so that you can see what I'm doing on the first one. Feet are as close together as possible. Hips are forward, lift up your kneecaps. Roll your shoulders back and elongate your spine up to the ceiling. Close your eyes. Your arms can either hang relaxed beside the body or be in prayer. And start focusing on your body. Notice that you have equal weight on the big toe as the little toe. And your weight is equally distributed through the balls of the feet to the heels of the feet. Lift the kneecaps, pull the navel in, and lift these stomach muscles up to help elongate the spine, top of the head, towards the ceiling, and begin focusing on your breath. Breathe in through the nose and out through the nose if possible. Feel your lungs completely full. Empty your lungs completely empty. Ashtanga Yoga could be considered the original Vinyasa Yoga. Vinyasa means move yourself. It is a flow. And it is meant to get the heart rate up, to burn toxins, to build strength, and to build flexibility. All while calming the mind. With focus on your breath, relax the arms, slowly open your eyes. You're standing at the very front, the top of your yoga mat. Inhale, lift your arms up. We'll begin our warm-up with the sun salutation. Exhale, fold forward. You might want to support yourself with your hands on your legs. Let your head hang down. Inhale, look up and lengthen the spine, press the shoulders back. Exhale, bend the knees and place your hands onto the floor, right under the shoulders, a lot of space between the fingers, and walk your feet back into plank. New beginners, knees are on the floor. Bend your elbows and lower the upper body all the way down to the floor. The tops of your feet now come onto the floor, and on an inhalation, lift the upper body up into either cobra, those that are stronger. Press yourself all the way up into upward facing dog. Roll your shoulder blades back, look up, pick the knees up off the floor. Exhale, balls of your feet are back on the floor. And go into downward facing dog. Your feet are hip distance apart. Your heels are reaching for the floor. Your sit bones are stretching up to the sky. The top of your head is stretching down between the thumbs. Pull your belly button in and gaze between the thighs or towards the belly. Fill your lungs, empty your lungs, always bring your thoughts back to your breath. Inhalation, look forward, gently walk your feet back forward. On an exhalation, hang like a rag doll, forward from the hips. Relax the neck, firm belly now. Inhale, come all the way up and stretch yourself up like you want to touch the ceiling. It does not matter if the palms of your hands do not touch. Exhale, relax. That was one sun salutation A. We're going to do two more today. So again, top of your mat. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Exhale, bend your knees so that your hands are firmly planted onto the yoga mat. Walk your legs back, press your shoulders from your ears, and again, new beginners, knees are on the floor. Your elbows touch your body as you lower your body down, straight line from the top of the head to the tailbone. Inhale, up into cobra, or stronger, press yourself all the way up into upward facing dog, firm buttocks. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. 1, heels are reaching for the floor. 2, elongate the head towards the thumbs. 3, sit bones are searching for the sky. 4, belly is pulled in and we're gazing towards the thighs. 5, inhale, look forward, carefully walk your feet back towards your hands. Exhale, fold forward, your knees may be bent, that's okay. Inhale, firm belly, come all the way up, straight legs, try to touch the ceiling. Exhale, relax. Last one. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Exhale, walk yourself into plank. By all means, place your knees onto the floor here. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look forward, walk your feet back. Again, your knees may be bent and your upper body may be relaxed against your thighs. Exhale, relax the head and shoulders. Firm belly to support the spine as you stand all the way up and stretch yourself up. Exhale, relax. That was our warm-up. Now, stand with your feet hip distance apart, forward on your yoga mat. Fold forward from the hips, and if you need to bend your knees, it's okay. Grab your big toes with your pointer finger, second finger, and thumb. These two fingers go between the big toe and the second toe. Squeeze your big toe. Your knees may be bent. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Exhale, fold forward, relax the neck, but draw the shoulders away from the ears. The shoulder blades are going together in the spine, and your weight is forward on your toes. The belly is hollowed out, pull the navel in. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, head up, elongate. Exhale, there. Hands on hips, firm belly to support the back. Inhale, stand all the way up, and exhale, feet together into your start position. Triangle pose. Inhale, step right on your yoga mat. Not quite a leg's distance apart between your feet. And notice that the right foot goes to the right, the left foot is pointing straight ahead. Square your hips forward and your shoulders forward. Elongate the spine, your arms are shoulder height. On an exhalation, stretch the upper body as far right as possible. And when you can't go more to the right, just let your right fingers relax against the leg and stretch the left hand up to the sky. The goal one day when we're more flexible is to grab the big toe, but you've got your whole life to work on this pose, so don't stress over what you can't do today. Do notice that my arms are in line with each other and my shoulders are on top of each other. Don't let that left shoulder fall forward. Work as hard as you can to open the heart and the shoulder and the hips up to the sky. Don't let your head fall down. Keep your spine and neck as straight as possible. 4, we're here for 5 breaths. 5, inhale, come up. Right foot forward, left foot to the left side. Exhale, stretch into your triangle pose on the left-hand side. 1, 2, hips forward. 3, elongate the spine, we're gazing up to the hand in the sky. 4, 5, inhale, come up. Exhale, back to your start position on your mat. Inhale, exhale, that's your rest. Inhale, step right again. Bigger space between your feet. Rotate the right foot again. Bend the right knee and notice that the knee is on top of the ankle. Support with your right elbow onto the knee and use that elbow to press the knee back. The left arm goes diagonal over the ear, palm down to the floor, and your gaze is up towards that hand. Notice the straight line from the fingers, through the shoulder, through the hips, all the way to the ankle. I'm opening my heart up and my hips up. I am not facing the floor with my shoulders and my hips. I'm opening to the sky. And if you've got more to give, the right hand can be on the floor behind the left leg. After your 5th breath here, which is now, inhale, come up, right foot straight ahead, left foot to the left wall, and go into your side angle pose on the left-hand side. Do notice that the knee is on top of the ankle. Notice that your hips are not towards the floor. We're opening them up to the sky and we're stretching. And also, don't sink into the iron. You're using your legs here to build strength. And if you've got more to give, set the hand on the floor behind the foot, looking up, but don't dump into that hand. Maintain the strength in your legs throughout this pose. That's 5 breaths. Inhale, come up. Exhale, back to your rest period. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, step right, feet are parallel, at least a leg's distance. Hands are on your hips. Exhale, fold forward. Hands are right under your hips. Fingers and toes are in line with each other. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Exhale, fold for the hips. And we're someday searching to put the top of our head on the floor. Now today you might be a long way from the floor, and that's okay. Some tips. The farther apart your feet are, the closer your head's going to come to the floor. At the same time, if your weight is back behind the heels, you're never going to touch the floor with your head. You've got to get the weight forward onto the toes to make it happen. Hands are under the hips and our elbows are going towards each other as if you're holding a soccer ball, a football between your elbows. Fill your lungs, empty your lungs, lift the sit bones up. Inhale, head up. Exhale there. Inhale, hands on hips. Come all the way up. Exhale, come back forward on your yoga mat into your rest position. Now, come down to seated. Walk forward so that your sit muscles go back and your sit bones are closer to the floor. Pull the navel in, elongate on an inhalation. Exhale, fold forward from the hips. And your hands are on your legs or on the floor. Your first goal someday is to grab your big toes in the same manner with those 3 fingers. These 2 fingers between the big toe and the second toe squeeze. And you're looking at your toes and you're elongating your spine. Your goal here is not forehead to the knees. Your goal here is to find flexibility in your hamstrings and in your lumbar of the back. Elongate and think heart to the feet, shoulder blades back. If you've got more to give and you can begin to fold forward, do so, but don't just collapse. Keep stretching the heart towards the feet and looking at the toes. Pull the navel in and up and notice you can go deeper into the pose. There's a method to the madness. There's a reason for everything we do in yoga. Remember, we're releasing, we're not forcing. Fill your lungs and empty your lungs and only go as far as your body says, that'll do. And be happy with what you can do. Inhale, come up, and come to lying down on your back. Pull your feet as close to your hips as possible. Your feet are hip distance apart. Your feet are parallel with each other. On an inhalation, lift the buttocks up and think, okay, I'm going to touch the sky with my hip bones. So you're really pressing the hips up. Your entire foot is on the floor, not the balls of your feet. And pick your chin up so that you can breathe easier. Those that can, grab your ankles and crawl higher up onto your shoulders and really firmly press into your legs. If you can't reach your ankles, maybe you can lace your fingers behind your back and use your hands against the floor to press up higher. Exhale, come down, pull your knees up, lift the buttocks up, slowly set the lumbar area of your back, 1 vertebrae at a time, down onto the floor. Come down into your rest position. Feet a little bit out from each other. Arms a little bit out from the body with the palms up so that the shoulder blades lie flatter on the floor. Close your eyes and take your rest. Job well done.